Hey guys, welcome back to the channel tonight. I got a little unboxing to do. Well, a big unboxing to do. I received a bunch of parts from a friend of mine. It goes by the name of Cliff Cost, and he's on Facebook. At his page is called Botched Customs. So if you want to look him up on Facebook or on Messenger, but he has sent me an absolute ton of 3D printed stuff, and he tells me that some of this is things that he printed for himself that really didn't come out all that great, but I'm telling you, free parts are free parts. I mean, there's an updated Chevy grill. I don't see nothing wrong with that. So let me try to, and look at this. This box is just jam-packed. Let me try to move this out of the way a little bit, and we're going to start going through some of this without making this a 2-hour-long video, because he's absolutely got this thing stuffed with Lord only knows what. I don't have a clue what's in this, but Cliff, I sure do appreciate it. You have went way above and way beyond. So we're going to take a look at this, and we're going to kind of see, I hope, what we got. So you can see we got some real nice 4x4 tires in here. Those look pretty outstanding. Now the whole ideal behind this was he reached out to me a couple weeks ago and had a body that he said he would be interested in seeing me make some type of fire apparatus out of it, and he sent me a picture of it, and I said, heck yeah, I'd like to try that. And when I find it, that's what we'll talk about. And then he said he had some other things he wanted to send me. Here's a nice frame. Man, look at that. And of course, with any 3D printing, I mean, you got your parts to clean up and stuff. That's no big deal. Wow. This is awesome, Cliff. Some more parts to the wheels. We got us a dashboard. I hope all this is showing up good enough anyway. Let me try to zoom down some. But as you can tell from the Chevy grill, there is a Chevrolet body in here. Little parts, doodads. But he told me, he gave me permission to go ahead and drop his name and his page and stuff. And he does do 3D printing. He's been doing it for a couple of years. I met Cliff a few years ago at a model car show, and we've been friends on Facebook for a while. Thank you for the great packaging material, because I can reuse that, Cliff, when I ever sell any more lights and stuff. Here's a nice rear end, and I don't know what. I'll figure it out. Look at the detail in that. I like it. But if you haven't guessed, we'll probably be building another Wildland type fire truck that looks like a giant skid plate or something. When you watch this video, Cliff, correct me if I'm getting anything wrong. Look at this an engine. We could probably transform that into an engine for a portable pump in the back of something. Looks like, I don't know what that is. That's something out of an airplane, possibly? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I'll find a use for it. I'm trying to get to the body real quick. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is our hood. Our hood for our truck. Awesome. And of course, you know, with the 3D printing, you got the feed lines in it and stuff, but that's easily sanded out. When I was doing my 3D printed twin Sonic domes in the clear, they had the feed lines in them as well. But I found out that if you use some really nice fine sandpaper on them and with water, you can sand them smooth. And when they were dry, I would paint them with the Tamiya clear, and they look absolutely clear as a bell. So yeah, that's going to be simple to take care of that. All right, well, we found the hood. Here's some more. Here's looks like a center console with some drink holders, a shifter. Wow, this is going to be an interesting build for sure. 4 seats. This will be my own little monster truck, fire truck, so to speak. Why not? We're building one that's ready for the drag strip. Might as well build one for the arena too. This looks like our front bumper. And some more drive shafts. Wow, the detail in this is just amazing. Possibly the back step bumper. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any kind of 3D printed parts, give Cliff a ring on Messenger. Look at him on Facebook. Here's our rear. No, this is probably the front end. Look at the springs. The springs actually move up and down. Wow. That is amazing. Here's another little baggie full of nice parts. Another option for seats. Here's some one with 3 of them together. Probably what we would use, because for all the firemen to be in there. Here's some really badass looking American flags. I can see me painting those up soon. These look like caps for something. I don't know. Maybe slam locks or something. Here's our mirrors. Wow. Another set of smaller tires and wheels. I like these monster tires though. I think that would look awesome on a 4x4 wildland fire truck. Here's our cab. This is what I've been looking for. Here's the cab, 4-door cab. Wow, that's going to be cool. Nice. What we got here? This is our interior bucket. Look at that. Look at the detail on the door panels, the center console. Wow. This is going to be a nice build when I get around to it. Coming up with the glass is no big deal because I have a whole little booklet of clear acetate. Let me show you guys. Show you this real quick. I bought this at Michael's, and it's used for greeting cards, but it has all of these clear sheets in here that make absolutely great windows. And then you have all this fine tissue paper that you can use for other things too. So look for this at Michael's. Yep, I bought it at Michael's. But there is 25 sheets in this. And I think they're 15 thousandths thick. I'm not real sure. But great thing to use for making windows or any type of clear part. I've had that thing for years. All right, so let's get on with it here. I think this might be our main frame. This is an off-road frame. Look at this. Holy crap. Look at that. That is just cool as can be right there. The honeycomb in it. Wow. Nice job, Phil. Or Cliff, I'm sorry. 3D printing is where this hobby is going to. And the possibilities are absolutely going to be endless when 3D printed parts become available in mass quantities, when more people start to do it. I'm surprised the model companies themselves haven't got into it. Here is some, here's the, that looks like possibly a headache rack, or could be the, yep, it's the back of the truck, I think. But besides all these absolutely great parts, here's another headache rack. Got some places up here for some little lights. Besides all these great parts, now I'm going to have to sit down and figure out what I'm going to build with all this. Looks like a little axle and seat cushions or something. I don't know. But we got some corresponding to do, Cliff, so I can figure out what all this is. Little mini bike. That is just too cool. And it looks like, that looks like a fender from an old 70s Chevy or GMC pickup. I don't know if is that supposed to go in there like that. Make some handlebars for it and put a seat on it. That's cool. Yeah, that's what that's for. So you can ride a fender around. That is awesome. I like it. That's pretty neat, man. Oh, and there we go. That looks like the little exhaust pipe or something. I'm trying not to lose any of this. That's what these are then. That's the handlebar and the seats for our Fender mini bike. That is just too cool. Cliff, I certainly do appreciate it. This is absolutely amazing. But wow, nice. This one we'll make into another brush type truck. We'll scratch build the back. I find a frame to put it on, which is no big deal. I've got plenty of stuff. And now it's time to go internet searching and find some pictures to go by. Man, great. Awesome. Thank you much, Cliff. Again, Botched Customs on Facebook. His name is Cliff Cost. Hit him up on Messenger through Facebook or go to his page and give him a like. He does not do a YouTube channel that I'm aware of, but hopefully he might here in the future once he starts getting some more parts out there. But I had one more item come in the mail. It came in Friday. And this was from Gary Bass. And Gary, I'm sorry, I can't remember if you're either a subscriber on my YouTube channel or he follows me on my Facebook page. But this came from Leawood, Kansas. I'm trying not to show his address here, but he sent me an absolute ton of fire patches. So we've got Greensburg, wherever that's at. This one, Nashville, Milwaukee Dive Team. This one right here, we're going to display when I build the Yodel version of the Port Authority New York, New Jersey car. So that was awesome to get that in. Olath, I think. I've already had these out once and looked at them, and let's see, Colonial Heights. If any of you guys watching know where some of these are that I don't, let me know in the comments. But these will go absolutely amazing with my fire patch collection that I am now starting to get built up. Thank you very much, sir, for sending these. These are absolutely awesome. Hillsborough County, I'm sure that's in Florida. Here's another Olathe, however you pronounce it. If anybody's watching and you're from there and I mispronounced it, I apologize. But now I see I'm going to have to build some, probably build some models with these locations on them. Charlotte, Freeport, Maine. I mean, they're from everywhere. Steamboat Springs, Fort McDowell, Arizona. That's probably out somewhere. Louis, you may know where that's at. Liberty, Missouri, and Excelsior Springs. So that's a nice stack of fire patches that now I will find a nice place to put them. And again, Gary, thank you very much. I truly do appreciate him. And I guess that's all we got. Well, that's enough anyway. But Gary, Cliff, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I guess with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.